Bine ai venit la Moto.bg, canalul care te însoțește în călătoria ta în lumea motociclismului. Aici găsești știri din comunitatea moto, review-uri, evenimente, dar și alte materiale utile motocicliștilor de orice nivel. În perioada 20-23 aprilie, la Sofia a avut loc Moto Expo 2023, salon de motociclete, accesorii și echipamente moto al vecinilor bulgari. Am decis că merită drumul și am mers să vedem și noi pentru prima dată acest eveniment. Ajuns la cea de-a patra ediție, Moto Expo a reunit întreaga piață de profil din Bulgaria. 15 expozanți din rândul importatorilor și dealerilor moto. Lor li s-au adăugat reprezentanți ai brandurilor de accesorii și echipamente moto. Au fost 12.000 de vizitatori în 4 zile, pentru 50 de expozanți într-un spațiu generos, de 4.000 de metri pătrați. Avem acum și o discuție cu organizatorul evenimentului, deci, din Sofia, din Bulgaria. Este vorba de Ivailo Jeglov, Managing Director Expo Team. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, guys.
Nice to see your event. For us, it's the first time. For you, it's the fourth time, or?
Yes, exactly. Fourth time for the motorcycles.
Did you start this event?
2016.
Okay.
Yeah, so we had, everyone should stop all these events during the pandemic. So last year we reopened it, and now it's much bigger than the years before.
You say that it's the biggest one so far.
It's the biggest so far in Bulgaria, definitely.
Okay.
For the bicycles, for the motorcycles, this is number one event in Bulgaria at all.
Tell us, please, a few figures. We saw on the website a few figures, but maybe you can tell us as well about the brands present here, about the number of visitors that you're expecting, about the types of products that we can find.
Well, it's more than 4,000 square meters is the whole, and more than 50 exhibitors. About 15 exhibitors with the motorcycles, and the rest there are some electric bicycles. We have some scooters, trotinetka. I don't know how it's in Romania.
Pretty similar, it's trotinete.
Yeah, trotinete. So we have some companies with trotinete, a lot of accessories, helmets. So it's more than 50 companies altogether.
How about the visitors? What are you expecting, and how do they receive this event year after year?
Well, last year we were close to 10,000, so we expect now to be about 15,000 altogether. Visitors to visit the show. We expect some guests from Romania also.
Yes, pretty true. This year we also know many Romanian motorcyclists that are coming to visit your exposition. That means it's big enough for foreigner countries to come. Except Romania, motorcyclists from what other countries are coming?
From North Macedonia, from Serbia, and from Greece. That's some visitors that there's some fan clubs. They invited them. For example, some of the Sofia fan clubs, they have a relationship with some Romanian motorcycle clubs from Greece. So they get together. He'll make a gathering tomorrow. Will be a lot of people from the Balkan countries.
Okay. So how did you get the idea to start such an event? How is the motorcycle market here in Bulgaria?
We actually organize Sofia Motor Show, and some of the car companies, they have also motorcycles. So that's why we had discussions with them. Why don't make a separate show for motorcycles? Before, it was during the Sofia Motor Show. We had some special area for motorcycles. We decided to make a separate event, which is because of the growing market. Now we have about 50% growing from last year. In terms of sales. So that's why, and also the bigger interest from the fans. And
so when you say sales, are you referring to the number of units sold in Bulgaria, or sales as in terms of partners of the event?
In terms of number of motorcycles sold in 1 year. So we've got 50% increase from last year.
Why do you think this is happening? Why do you think the market is growing? We know in Romania what are the reasons, but we want to see if they're similar to Bulgaria.
Yeah, okay. The first reason, because of after pandemic, people decided to spend more money because they said, okay, we don't need to keep money anymore. We like to have fun, to enjoy ourselves. That's why they decided not to keep their money but to sell it. Then it's the mild winter that for 2-3 years in a row we had very mild winter in Bulgaria, and the season is growing, so that's why it's also another reason. And then it's actually between the fans, they expand the passion. So that's why it's another reason, because expanding this passion, you cannot stop it. That's the third reason for the increase of the market.
True, it's like a virus, so.
It's viral. Yeah, it is exactly. It's viral now.
And I suppose also traffic in Bulgaria, it's getting harder and harder, because this is happening in Romania as well, and many people turn to scooters and leave their cars.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. It also could be a reason, but yeah, the traffic is getting bigger in Sofia now, unfortunately.
Okay, coming back to your event, what are your plans for the future? I understand that this year you also have some entertainment events outside. We saw some preparations there. You also have a very nice food court and everything needed for someone who wants to spend half a day here or something like that. What are your plans for the future? Or do you intend to make it even bigger?
Actually, we had this idea about the kids to have motor school for the kids with Yamaha now. The next year we'll have with other companies that they would decided to make this international. It's a school for the kids. We'll try outside in the parking to make more stand shows and enduro probably if we manage to organize it, because it's hard to organize enduro stands.
Need the necessary field.
Yeah, so we have some outside space here around, and so we'll try to make it to attract. Unfortunately, we are limited by the space here, so we cannot. It's almost full. I mean, you saw that every square meters is occupied, so there is no much to increase. All the companies, almost all the companies, they are in the show, all the motorcycles companies. So there is hard to think more about something else.
Actually, this is the most impressive part of what you've told me, the fact that you managed to gather all the motorcycle companies present here in Bulgaria. They are all here at the exhibition. That means that for a motorcyclist who wants to see the whole offer of the market and talk to everybody, this is the occasion. So congratulations for this. It's really something important. So I understand that your experience is coming from the auto world. I'm glad that motorcycling is developing as well. And hope to see you next year for a bigger event.
Yeah, you're welcome anytime. We'll be very happy to have such a show in Bucharest, so we'll be glad to come to see your shows and we can help each other.
You're welcome anytime. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much too.
Zilele acestea sunt dedicate motociclismului și chiar dacă nu am mers la salonul realizat în România, am venit în Sofia, la colegii noștri bulgari, pentru Moto Expo, salonul pe care îl realizează în acest an și care durează 4 zile, de joi până duminică, unde vedem principalele branduri de la ei din țară și vorbim și cu principalii actori din piață. În acest moment o avem alături de noi pe Monica Ermenkova, de la Italian Motors. Hello, Monica!
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you here. It's the beginning of the day, so it's not fully crowded, but I'm sure people will come. We understand that they are expecting over 15,000 spectators.
Yes, correct. The most visitors are at the weekend, Saturday or Sunday and Sunday, and today it's a little bit quiet here. Yeah.
Tell us a few words about yourself and about the company you represent, and also about the brands you represent, because there are not few.
Yeah, I'm a brand manager for Italian Motors, and we are representatives of Italian brands Vespa, Piaggio, Moto Guzzi and Aprilie. We are also an importer of Peugeot motorcycles, but different companies. There I'm a product manager, and we are the exclusive importer for Bulgaria. We don't have other importer. Yeah.
We had a short talk before this interview about the Bulgarian motorcycle market because we didn't know that much about it. And now we can compare it a little with the Romanian one. So, Monica, tell us, how do you see the motorcycle market of Bulgaria? You told us it's a tiny market. How many units are sold per year? And especially tell us if during the past years you notice an increase in sales.
Yeah, the last year, 2022, was great year for our market, home market, because usually we sell maybe around 1,500 units per year, whole brands, and that's good. But like I told you, that's a tiny market, European market. Yeah.
Why do you think it's still a tiny market? What would help Bulgarian motorcyclists to get to buy more motorcycles and scooters?
I'm not sure how is the things in Romania, but here we don't have a culture to protect the motorcyclists, and more of the people are afraid to be in the traffic, but the different group of persons prefer to take a category license for motorcycle because of the traffic. Because in Sofia we have traffic jam all the time.
Just like in Bucharest, so
Yeah, yeah.
so the traffic safety is a problem here in Bulgaria.
Yeah, I think.
Do you have campaigns going on or things done in order to increase the safety in traffic?
Some of my other colleagues in different brands make some campaigns, but we are not one of them for this moment. We are focused on the events, different events, to be on field. Yeah, and we have confirmed maybe 5-6 events for this year, the big events. One of them is the largest group of motorcyclists in Bulgaria, Sofia riders, and we are going to make track days on one of our tracks here. Yeah, also with adventure bikers group event, because we are representative of whole category of the motorcycles. Yeah,
Starting with small Vespas.
yeah, and the smaller Piaggio. Yeah.
Because we are here at the Vespa stand, you've told us that the scooters are the most sold units in Bulgaria, maybe because of the commuting necessity.
I told that for our brands.
Yes.
Our best seller is Vespa, for sure.
So I understand that the Bulgarian motorcycle is a fan of brands, well-known brands.
Yeah, and we are official importer of our brand for 5 years this year. Before that, for Vespa was a different importer, for Aprilie a different, not whole group in one company, and our sales increasing. The people already knows us, Italian Motors, like an importer, and we are great with sales. The results, yes.
Yeah, it's good to know what is the specific of the market. For example, in Romania, people are starting to be more aware of brands that they didn't know until now, but maybe they are cheaper, and maybe, for example, this is what we did with Peugeot. I understand that there are cheaper scooters than Vespas.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe the Bulgarian clients prefer the Japanese brands because they are cheaper than our motorcycles. The European manufacturers are more expensive than the Japanese, and maybe that's one of the reasons for not selling like Japanese brands. Because, for example, if you can buy 500 cubic capacity motorcycle from Honda for €500, for example, our cheapest model, we don't have this cubic meters capacity, but we have 660 aprilias. They are more expensive, maybe with 3,000 euro, for example, but they have more extras. Our production is only Italian production. We have 2 factories there, and we buy directly from the manufacturer in Europe.
You have a lot of models that can be ride only with B license.
Yeah.
In Romania, more and more Romanian drivers want to also ride a scooter, but with the B license. We are also fighting to increase the capacity that can be ride with only B license. How is the situation in Bulgaria?
The same, like in Romania, because our driving license B with M in Bulgaria, it's only for 500 cubic capacity, and we want to make it 125, like most European countries. Yeah, but it's hard because we had some changes in our government, and that's the reason for now. That the project is frozen for now. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for this market portrait for Bulgaria. What are your expectations from this expo? It basically just started yesterday, but probably people will start coming starting today. So what are your expectations?
Last year we managed to sell over 500 motorcycles only for these 4 days of exhibition, yeah. And my expectation is more than the last year. For now, I don't have opinion. We will see.
Do you have special campaigns or special prices?
We have for Vespa that's not necessary. Yeah, we have some discounts and gifts like accessories for Piaggio. We offered our range of Moto Guzzi with a 10% discount, and for Aprilia 5% discount with extended warranty, because we have opportunity to offer to our clients 2 years extended warranty from the manufacturer, not the extra funds or something like that. Yeah.
Just one more question, because I forgot to ask you about the electric part. So in Milano this year at EICMA, everybody talked about the electric future, because this is the future for the motorcycle market. How is it the situation in Bulgaria? How are the clients receiving the electric vehicles?
Not good, because our clients in our Bulgarian market prefers the electric trottles, not the scooters, and the salt of the electric scooters, it's not great. If, for example, if I want to buy an electric scooter, I will go to buy cheapest model Chinese production manufacturer. That's I don't know which brand, but they are over 700 euros per brand new electric Chinese scooter, moped. Yeah. And they prefer the Chinese manufacturer and the throttles, electric throttles.
Okay, good to know. The future is electric, but maybe a bit later in our countries, in our region.
Yeah, our colleagues from Italy always told us that be patient, that's the future. You see the things going better, but for now it's really tiny market for electrics.
The tiny electric Vespa is waiting behind us, so it should be the future at some point. Thank you very much, Monica, and good luck with sales.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the interview and your interest.
Ne continuăm vizita la salonul Moto din Bulgaria, mai exact din Sofia, și am ajuns și la standul Honda. Așa cum ne așteptăm, este unul dintre standurile cele mai bogate. Avem aici modelele lansate în 2023, pe care noi le-am văzut prima dată la EICMA, au început să apară și în România. Sunt și unele care încă nu au ajuns în acest moment în România, dar în Bulgaria sunt deja, cum ar fi Transalpul, lângă care suntem, sau Honda CL500. Alături de noi este Dimitar Pașev. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
He's the brand manager for Honda Bulgaria. So please tell us a few words about the position that Honda has on the Bulgarian market, because we know how Honda goes in Romania, it's number one. So
Bulgaria, we are number one too. Like we are in cities,
okay.
like in Bulgaria, like in Europe, like in the world.
Okay.
We have 20% market share in Bulgaria. The sales this year was with 10% upgrade from previous year. Yes, we sell more than 222 bikes for the last year in Bulgaria, only Honda. In Bulgaria, we sell 1,000 motorcycles, new motorcycles in the market with all brands. Yes.
And during the past, let's say 4 or 5 years, did you notice a significant increase in sales?
Yes, every year we have increased the sales. For the last 2 years we were in the first place. Before that we are going to second or third place. But last 2 years we are in the first place. This year is very good for us. We have a good start for the year, for the moment, yes. First 3 months was very, very good for us. We sell more than 17 bikes, yes. 17 or 18 bikes, I'm not sure. And we are started on the first place for the moment.
Great. You have stocks for everybody who wants a Honda?
Yeah, we have very good stocks, I can say that. We all know that in the moment world issues with the transport, with our production, and we managed to sell that bike we have. And I don't know what is the word. We managed to give our customers everything they want.
Okay, that's great. This year you have also new models, many new models. You have the Transat, the new Hornet, the Celecin 500, the new Rebel 1100T. How did the clients receive those novelties? Are they anxious to ride the new units?
They very like the new units, especially with the Hornet and the Transat. We saw almost everything what we expected to come to Bulgaria.
Yeah.
Yes.
You have also already orders?
Already ordered for them. Already sold almost everything what we expect to come. Yes.
Great. So, and for the Hornet, how is it?
The same situation. The same situation. Yes. The interest is very big for the bikes. It's a bike with a big history, and people like them.
So I understand that in Bulgaria, motorcyclists are fans of Japanese brands.
Yes, it's it. In the second place we have the BMW in Bulgaria, but the first place is ours. Yes,
Okay.
in this exhibition we have the biggest stage, more than 300 square meters, 2 stands here, and we have 35 models to show here. The biggest number of the motorcycles in the expo, and everything is biggest with us. We are number one.
Okay. I saw the scooters, and I wanted to ask, how are sales going for the scooter part?
The scooters part is maybe 50% of our sales. Yes. We have a new model in Bulgaria. This year we introduced the brand new SH mode. Is for the first time in Bulgaria we introduced that model. The new DAX is come this year for the first time.
Yeah.
Yes, and we have big sales for them.
What are your expectations for this event? At the end of the 4 days, what is your objective?
I think we will sell more than 20 bikes. I hope that, and I think we will sell more bikes than everyone, like last years. Now for the first day, yesterday we sold 10 bikes already.
10 bikes in the
Yes,
first day?
in the first day,
On
10
Thursday.
bikes. Yes, on Thursday, and we expect more clients in the next 2 days because the weekend is normal, and we will see what will happen.
You have special offers for the...
Special offers. We have the price, special price for the exhibition. We have discount in our quotas.
Yeah.
Yes, and yes, we have the many prices for our
Okay, so it's a good
customers.
opportunity to get a
It's
new
a good
Honda.
opportunity to get in a Honda. Yes, here.
Well, since you always meet the nicest people on a Honda, it was really nice to meet you.
Yeah, me
So
too.
thank you very much
Thank you
for
very
this
much,
and
too.
good luck with the
Thank you
the
very
exhibition.
much. Good luck.
La standul Sofia Moto Trade am întâlnit 3 branduri importante, care sunt importante și în piața noastră din România. Se pare că și în piața din Bulgaria este vorba despre Harley Davidson, Triumph și Zero, motocicletele electrice care sunt și în Bulgaria. Alături de noi este Svetomir Bogdanov. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
He is area sales manager of the company.
Yes, I'm the after sales manager
After
for
sales manager.
parts and accessories, but I can describe a lot for the motorcycles.
Okay, so you represent 3 important brands here in Bulgaria. How are things going with the sales and the development of the market in Bulgaria? We know how things are going in Romania. So please tell us how was last year and maybe how did the sales increase during the past 4 or 5 years?
The last year we managed to do the expected sales, and this year we're expecting a lot more because many new motorcycle owners are going to make a development for bigger motorcycles to buy them, and we're expecting a lot from Triumph too because they're gaining a lot for the Tigers, and I think probably these 2 motorcycles are the best adventures right now in the world.
Wow, it's nice to say that. Nice to have them. Which is the best sold model from Triumph
For now,
in Bulgaria?
is the Tiger 900, the Rally Pro and the GT Pro version. This model is the mid-range class, and it's riding really good. I mean, it feels really light, it handles really good, and it's a multifunctional motorcycle.
How about the classic models that we have behind? Which one is the most looked for? I suppose everybody would like a Rocket, but not everybody can afford it.
Yes.
So which one is the best sold?
The best sold one, of course, for now, it's the Rocket for Bulgaria.
Really?
Really.
How many units did you sell last year?
From the beginning of this year, we sold already 5 of them. Yes,
That's
a
the
lot
motorcycle with the engine of a car. So.
a lot more than the 2-cylinder classics.
So it's something specific with the client of Triumph, right?
Of course, especially for the Rocket. It's in own class, and it's a really special model.
Well, how about Harley? How is Harley doing in this picture?
For the parts and accessories, they are selling a lot. For the motorcycles, we have some issues with the delivery. I mean, the delivery are a little bit delayed. I mean, about 3 months, and that's one reason they're not selling a lot.
Okay, and let's talk about also your third brand here. That's the electric part of your company, Zero. Since when is Zero part of the Bulgarian motorcycle market, and how is it going? How is it received by the clients?
Since 2021, the end of 21, and for now we don't have a lot of interest because, as we talked about, the infrastructure in Bulgaria, it's not so good for electric vehicles at all. And we're doing some test rides, and the customer reaction is mind blown.
What are the customers that you count on for this type of motorcycle?
Customers who own electric vehicles like Tesla, and we're looking for new customers at all. I mean, new motorcycle riders who haven't felt the engine rev, and and they're looking for something new.
So you don't see someone switching from Harley to Zero?
It's not so common.
That would be a transformation.
Yes.
Okay,
Exactly.
coming back to the event that we are having here, what are your expectations for these 4 days of exhibition?
We're expecting to sell a lot of motorcycles, probably all of them,
That's a good target.
especially for Triumph.
Okay.
And
Special offers for the exhibition?
yes, we have a lot of good offers, so we're doing a really good opportunity for the customer to visit the expo and buy some motorcycles from us.
Thank you very much. It was great meeting you. You have three very important brands to represent, so we wish you good luck at the exhibition and not only. Thank you. Ne continuăm vizita la standurile de la Moto Expo de aici din Sofia, din Bulgaria, și suntem la standul Motopoint, unde am găsit alte două branduri importante care sunt prezente aici în Bulgaria. Este vorba despre Kimco și despre Benelli. Despre Benelli vorbim și noi destul de mult și în România. Alături de mine este domnul Nicolae Stoianov. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Welcome to Bulgaria.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here at your stand here at the expo. You have two important brands for the Bulgarian market. It's Kimco and Benelli. For how many years are you importer for these brands?
Yeah, we start the 2012, let's say 10 years active. We start with Kimco at the beginning, and later we add Benelli as a brand. In this way, we have opportunity to cover from the smallest 50cc to 800 nowadays with Benelli, which is good opportunity for every one rider or fan of a motorcycle. Together with these two brands, we have also the helmets of RI and RST, because they give the whole package what we can present to the person. We have also Zandona, they are the protectors, and we care for the, let's say, for the safety, because it's very important for us, every one rider, to be in a safe way.
Okay, that's great. And you have two brands with good prices for the motorcycle market. How are things going? How are the sales going? How was last year? And maybe you can tell us how are things going for the past 5 years, the raise in sales?
It's a good question. It's not so difficult to say, because we start really very enthusiastic, but later the Corona came in 2020, and it was really market was closed. Afterward, there was a really very big lack short of spare parts and delivery problems. Also, big rising of transports, influencing to Bulgaria, to Romania, to all other countries, and especially in our area in Balkans. You know that we are very price sensitive, and the living standard is not so high like in Europe. And we are pushed to keep really the lower level of prices in order to continue our existings.
We are price sensitive because Romanian, just like Bulgarians, are price sensitive, but we also care about the brands. So this is why we usually choose well-known brands for the motorcycle market. How did they receive Kimco and Benelli as new brands for the market at some point?
Yeah, at the beginning they're really not so recognizable like the four big brands like Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Honda. But the people, every one day, and every one customer who buy and who bought already products from us realize that the brands are really very reliable, very sustainable in their driving and their usage, and they're happy, and more people coming, and we are really happy last year. The sales will increase with 23%. And this year we expect for both of them, and we expect this year to be more successful. Also, we expect end of this year, maybe next year, especially Kimco side, to have electrical scooters they introduce, which is fashion, environmental free, and so that will be a new niche that we can develop.
Yeah. Do you think there are perspectives for the electric part in Bulgaria?
Yeah, especially for scooters and motorbikes, I think could be interesting, because scooters they are using in city first. The Kimco advantage has we have really system, not only the scooter, because when you discharge your battery, you have several opportunities. You can charge yourself. We will introduce maybe next year a station when you can swap the battery. You just stop.
Take another one that is
Yeah,
charged.
and you put yours. It's closed, and the other one is for example, you pay $2 or €2 and take the charged one and just substitute. And also the range of driving is really highest, I can say, from the others. And the battery are very small. They are only 5 kilos. But this is a kind of secret or not secret, but just information we have from the kitchen.
Yeah, just a heads up.
Yeah.
Thank you for
And it
sharing
is something promising. Yeah.
Right now, what are the best sellers for Kimco and for Benelli?
Yeah, the best seller is this one, exciting. I can say this is limited edition, made for the 10 years of the introducing the model.
Yeah.
And this has a traction control, ABS, very reliable. Yeah, 400. Yeah,
How much is one of these in Europe? Let's say.
in euro, let's say €7,000, 7,400 with tax included, and also our flagman. This is the AK, yeah, 550. It's a competition of Yamaha, but we are price-wise more than 30% cheaper. And there is a navigation system. There is ABS. There is 50-50 volt distributed to the front wheel and to the rear wheel. It's cornering ABS, which is for scooter, is very, very, very important. And last but not least, I can say all Kimco scooters have a lot of space under the seats, and you can keep there 2 helmets, for example, or luggage extra, and this is very important.
Groceries when you go to shopping.
Sure. Nothing is impossible, let's say.
We understood that in Bulgaria, scooters are very well sold. That people are looking for scooters for moving around, since you also have problems with the traffic. It's also for you available the same information. Like, are people looking more for scooters than for motorcycles?
At the beginning, more people looking for motorbikes, but they realize that one scooter can give you a lot of opportunity, and because they don't need to switch the gears, to use the clutch and so, they're more relaxing using only the variator with the scooter, and they have 2 brakes. And the last 2 years, we can say, the demand of scooters are better than the motorbikes, especially when we're speaking for the small middle range of scooters. And also traffic, Sofia is incredible.
Like
I
in
hope
Bucharest,
in
yeah.
Bucharest is the same, maybe worse, no idea.
How about the Benelli? What is the best seller in Benelli?
In Benelli, like in Europe, also in Bulgaria, the best seller is TRK, the touring bike, and this is very well accepted from the market, from our customers. Of course, most of them like more horsepower, more cubic centimeters, like a volume of the engines. But end of the day, when we're speaking with them, I said, okay, if now you have 70, for example, horsepower, and you are looking for 100, do you think as a person, as a rider, that you can use this 100 horsepower because you have limited of the cities, you have limited in the highway either, and end of the day, we must be safe. Why we have to enjoy, not to go on a competition. If you want to go competition, buy a racing bike and go to the circuit, and you can show your possibilities there.
And if you show them the price as well,
Yeah.
I think the decision is
Absolutely. No comment. The price is Benelli and Kimco positioning in Europe, also in our area, are really very well. I can say very acceptable, and for this quality you receive, you cannot have less price. But comparing with the others, we are really competitive.
Yeah, yes. How about your expectations for this event? How do you expect for the 4 days?
This is the second day, but we are very happy. I hope tomorrow and after tomorrow will be really overcrowded here, and
You
we'll
have
see.
a target of sales or?
Listen, on the exhibition, it's good to show to people that we are here on the market, that we care for the riders, that we can offer them safety products or good products. Last but not least, we have also service that we can have the warranty later on of 2 years for both brands, and the real sales coming afterward. They come, everybody see also the other colleagues, what they offer, they compare, they check, nowadays everything is in internet, they check some reviews, interviews and so. And I hope, and maybe next year when we see each other, you're welcome to Bulgaria anytime.
Thank you very much.
We'll be really glad to change my experience.
We hope you'll have even better results next year, of course, and you continue to grow on the market. Thank you very much for your time and for this interview, and good luck with everything here these days.
Thank you. Also to your magazine, be
you.
successful and inform people to be safe and to drive.
Safe riding
Respect
is
the
important.
rules. Yeah,
Yes.
this is really important.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.